Kanoxx Vull. Get a good look at him. Don't know where my remote is still. I can't slow this down. But here you are. One of the figures I have been most disappointed in is Kanoxx Vull. Time to talk about why, but I'm going to just go ahead and tell you. Might be bad form, but I'm going to tell you. I rate this 2 out of 5. Why do I give it 2 out of 5? Well, let's get to it. So Kanoxx Vull has been a disappointment, and here's why. Look at all the promise that you have with this guy. He is a really cool sculpted alien with a robotic leg. That is so cool. And what else? He's got one eye out, but it's been replaced by some kind of implant. He's a purple alien. He's got this barbarian vibe with this giant mace. What's not to like? Well, that's why I got him. What's not to like? But it did not take any time after getting him out of the blister. I filmed the packaging video. I took him to the kitchen, got him out of the box, started to move the leg, and what happened first? Well, snap. No, I didn't use a hairdryer, but I didn't expect the knee to snap off. That never happens. Right there at the prosthetic leg joint. Snapped right off. And I remember saying to the Spartan wife, who was sitting there watching TV, well, crap. That's what I said. And I just put it down in the box and was prepared to send it back or something. I ordered it from the Four Horsemen Studios place. So I sent them an email with pictures as they said. A person said they would send me a new leg joint, but they could not send me a new robotic leg. Now in my mind, I'm thinking, maybe they're trying to protect themselves. They don't want people to get a bunch of extra robotic legs. I don't know, but I was not really satisfied with that answer. Because actually I was thinking, what you don't think about much is there's another joint up here. They didn't send that. They sent just this with the intact peg. So this was several weeks later. I get the hairdryer out and I have to work this leg off of that joint. And that didn't come out very easy. But yeah. And also in the meantime, I had to dig the peg out of the prosthetic joint, which that's not so easy. I mean, it's designed to stay put once you get it in there, and when it don't have anything to help pull it out, then you had to get creative. So I had to drill it out, and it took me a little while to find the right thing and everything. And so we have other parts that get involved here. This is the Undead Builder Pack. I use this as my reference, but turns out this is a skinnier peg than Kanoxx Vull's is an older model. So I still had to dig some more in there. You probably also noticed I used a Mortal Kombat stand. That fits his bio. If you read his bio, at least he's got a cool story. He's basically a prisoner who has to fight. And oh yeah, the Tusk pilots are they're his wardens. They're his prison guards. That was cool. So I have those guys. But man, it just burns when something is broke. But then that's not even all. So I really didn't play with it, right? I repaired it. Every time I put this weapon on there, see how floppy it is? I've got it on the left hand because the right hand is so floppy you cannot hold it up. There are hoses. It came with these hoses, and they're right here. We're not told what they're for. All right. This big one can connect from the back here where he has a tank, some kind of tank, to the bottom of this thing, whatever it is. Some alien tech, I'm sure. But it just keeps falling out. It does not go in there securely. The Tusk pilots have things, and they fit in there securely, and this does not. When you turn his head, as a matter of fact, he's got a hose up here beside his. There goes the shoulder pauldron. Something else. I'll talk about that in a second too. When you turn his head, that comes loose. You have to reconnect it. So you see what they've done here. There's the two traditional holes and a slot. The slot's being used for this crazy tank thing. That hole is getting the shoulder pauldron, which is a very cool piece, but it will not go in there. It just won't. The other one is a piece of rubber sculpted around that adds to the profile of his science fiction, whatever. It gives him a unique shoulder piece on one side. He's asymmetrical, but at the expense of, it's so crowded you can't get the shoulder pauldron to stay in there while you're moving him around. So his sculpt and his paint is really good. He didn't come with a gun. He came with hoses. I'm not sure what they are. Articulation, his arms are fine, but when he's wearing a shoulder pauldron, it's going to come off. So that's kind of like a stupid problem, along with the broken leg. You know, he's getting a 2 out of 5. He's a disappointment. Now, I would like to point out something that's not a disappointment. I find there's a lot of similarities between Shockwave and Kanoxx Vull. Kind of ironic. Shockwave, though, is a 40-year-old Transformer. Kanoxx Vull, probably less than a 5-year-old Mythic Legion. Cosmic Legion, forgive me. Alright, so Shockwave has a prosthetic hand that is a gun. We have a prosthetic leg. Shockwave has one eye. Kanoxx Vull, one eye. How about that? Let's see. Shockwave has a hard time standing up. Kanoxx Vull, hard time standing up. Yeah. Shockwave has a hard time moving his arms. Kanoxx Vull, hard time moving his arms. Shockwave's purple. Kanoxx Vull's purple. There you go. I felt like that was a fun comparison, but in all seriousness, a Cosmic Legion that looks this awesome should have been able to deliver. It just really doesn't. I mean, he looks good if you can get him to stand still, but he's had to have a lot of support from Undead Builder, or Mortal Kombat stand, from me just being generally optimistic. I have not talked about something else that's cool. We do get a more thoughtful expression, so he doesn't have to growl all the time. But other than that, so 2 out of 5. Do you agree or disagree, Hub City Geeks? Do you have this figure? Did he give you the same problems that I had? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hey, like and subscribe.